Hello and welcome back to Scarlet Nexus. So we are in this, well, it's a museum, I guess. We said that last time, but it's like a facility where they're keeping the people who turn into others, I guess, essentially.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
I thought I got that, but I guess I didn't. So where am I supposed to go? Oh. What's going on? My controller is acting real weird right now. Oh jeez, I really hate when my controllers get busted, like it's being kinda weird. Ugh. Please don't let that be an issue. Is it fine now? It's gonna stop doing that? Okay, do I need to use this here? No? Do I need to use this? It's saying go there. Okay, well... can't, so... I might need to go somewhere else.
There are resource readings in the area. I'll leave the pickup to you. I found something.
It's me to find here though.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one? Using the sheet end.
Like, can you interact with these somehow? No? What, there's something you could interact with the electricity. Okay, yeah, I'm a little unsure on where to go now, because it's saying go there, but I feel like I can't do that. So...
Was that oil? It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful. Leave it to me. I'm using it.
What is it, a leaked growth spurt? Hey, step out!
Please, Totoro. I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, the enemy has lost us. Using the sheet end.
Running! Go!
Useless.
That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
Oh, there's still more enemies? Okay, oh, there's one more.
For you, Kasame. Work hard. No damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it. Not yet. The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot. If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Make it good.
Thank you for telling me that fire hurts. What? I use invisibility then. Yeah, I think my controller is starting to get real busted. Like, if some weird things going on, like, I don't know, like, something is off. I'm not entirely sure I know what it is yet. It's like camera, or like the control stick or something is being weird. Like, I don't. The PS4 controllers are among the worst controllers out there. Like,
That popular?
maybe the Joy-Cons on Switch are worse, but seriously, they've been really bad, and I have like 4 or 5, and all of them are busted at this point. Like in different ways. It's like Jesus, like yeah. I mean, not busted, but they just had these weird quirks. Like, I don't know. Okay, so what do I do? I don't really know. Like, did I get the thing? by now, and I wasn't paying attention because I'm trying to focus on the gameplay and also trying to diagnose this problem. Like, maybe it's not actually. Okay, so when I go through the store, okay, so maybe it's not actually my controller that's being a thing, because I thought the camera like did a weird thing when I like the controller like was like doing a weird jerk movement, but I think it's just the camera readjusting. So maybe that isn't an issue. That'd be nice. Like I really like I've had these controller issues for years, and I've just like accepted them. Like at this point, I don't want to buy a new controller because next time I'm gonna buy anything PlayStation related, it's gonna be a PS5. I don't want to make the purchase of a PS4 controller because you can play PS4 games on PS5. At least some, I believe. I don't know. I think can you just? I forget how it works, but I'm pretty sure you can play PS4 games on PS5 just normally. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm gonna get a PS5 controller, which I've also heard has issues. But well, I mean, one of them is, you know, if one of them has issues, whatever. It's like might as well get the newer console and the new controller at the same time, you know. Okay, I don't. What the hell do I? Where do I go? What am I doing? What? Seriously, I'm really lost. Like I thought I had the thing. I thought I got it last time, and I could just go through that, but no. So I only know what the hell. Where do I? Okay, this is weird. Like there's not many places to go here. I don't really get it. What's this? What in here? I'm pretty sure. Like when it does that, like seriously, it is intentional. It's clearly intentional, but I don't know why the camera does that of all things. I don't remember doing that last time I went here, so it's like that's weird. I don't know if the game had an update. I don't think it had an update or anything that would make it all weird. Like, is anything in the camera settings like changed by accident? Like, I don't think so. Camera tracking. I don't know. That's a really kind of awkward and annoying thing it does. I don't have any BP to spend. So, what the hell?
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
Isn't the shop, is it? No, probably not. That'd be silly. Yeah. I can get this if I want to. Sure. And get this, which is better. Pretty sure. Sure. Might as well look at these while I'm here. And get this, which is better. And I can immediately get that. And these are just whatever. I'm mostly looking for the weapons and stuff. Was it you? No. Who needed a thing? That's already equipped to you. I guess it would equip, yeah, automatically. Okay, well, that's nice of you. And I don't have anything better. Just checking, just, you know, in case. I don't think there's gonna be any pickups that are gonna be weapons in this game. I don't think that's how it works, but yeah. Oh, it was a buff. That's why it was okay. That I hate when games do that. Like when you have a map like this, and the icon. Like, why have this? I get it. Like it makes some amount of sense because that's probably how a building would be constructed, where it's similar. You know. Gates or whatever, or doors in similar locations, but I mean,
This is pretty good.
because of the way the waypoint works, I can't tell if it's above or below.
Aren't you tired of seeing the same face? I mean, it doesn't bother me if you're okay with it.
Well, that took a unnecessary amount of time, but whatever. At least I don't think my controller's busted. At least for now, but you know, not gonna work. Alright. Like this. This was fun. It's like a top. I mean, it's literally a top. It's a swing like a top, like a Beyblade. People still associate tops with Beyblades. Like I feel like Beyblades are their own thing, even though it's literally just a top, but different. Oh.
Useless. Check. That was a great attack. Use it well. The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack. It's soaked. Electrokinesis should work. The attack hit the enemy's outer shell.
So
You might be able to break it.
using this just made it so. How's that makes sense. Why did I no, that haven't been someone else soaking it, like I don't know. Let's try that really works.
I'm borrowing this.
Alright, looks like it lost us.
No. Ugh. Oh, at least it didn't put me out of it. Remember that being a way to like, no, that did shit all. Now I got a heat. No, that's the wrong thing. I wanted to.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just. Yeah.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break
I'm
it.
a little overwhelmed.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
I have the LCR thing. Maybe there's a time to use that. This situation is kind of hectic right now, and I'm like, yeah.
I can't waste time.
This animation takes a while though.
I feel power bubbling up inside me.
It's just very strong. Like, this destroys enemies like this. Like, yeah.
Nobody can beat me. Damn. There's nothing you
So
can do.
I'm curious what actually happens if you do run out. If it just kills you. Or okay, I guess it just puts you back. I mean that makes sense. Because I thought you said it like killed you if you ran out. So I was a little scared, but I think yeah. Unless I beat those enemies in time before, I don't know if actually did. Maybe it did that, I don't know. I don't know how it works. But anyway, yeah, I'm just a little rattled by the start going so bad right there. And the controller issues that I thought were controller issues, but weren't controller issues, like I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Back in the groove. Did I level up or anything? I can never remember if I did because I'm busy. I wanted to get this, so I can't get that until I get one more BP. That's okay. We can wait. gain 3 each time you level up, I
I found
guess.
something.
Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, gotta transition through the loading zone. Can't just go in there. That's awkward. Especially because I can literally see the next area. It's really weird. But whatever. Oh, I mean, a factory or something? This is a museum turned into like a base, like a facility of. It's supposed to be keeping others. Like I don't really know what's going on
this
here.
was an other research laboratory, but it looks more like
Yeah.
a factory.
Yeah,
What gives?
that's what I was saying. I don't really know what this is. I mean, it can be both. It
And
can
that
be
strange smell.
multiple
What is
things,
that?
right?
It's
I don't know.
starting to make me nauseous.
What in the world are they making here? Huh? Aren't those ampules? They're the same ones the Seiran military dropped.
Seiran military? What are you talking about?
So the Seiran garrison dropped an ampule like this when they took Naomi away after she turned into an other.
That is a Seiran laboratory after all, so it wouldn't be that odd for the garrison to have something from there.
But you said you saw an ampule like that in your home when you were a child.
Yes. I think it's connected to Randall Industries, since they had partnerships with the pharmaceutical company as well.
You're talking about Spring Pharmaceuticals. That's your family's company, right, Arashi? Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, it's my family's company, but unfortunately I don't know anything about this facility or the ampules. The OSF had me doing annoying promotional work. Oh well, that just means we need to scoop up any information we can now.
What are you up to now?
The key to intelligence gathering is to obtain information as quickly and precisely as possible.
Wow, Arashi. It's like their security doesn't even exist to you.
Looks like they thought they were safe enough with a closed system. I should be able to get into the root... Wait,
What did you find? Share the data you have.
Oh, what have we here? A valuable asset in a battle with New Himuka. An other weapon?
This video.
They're transplanting human brains into others.
A psionic's brain is connected to an other through SAS in order to control it.
How novel. Having people and others fighting together. I'd say other weapon is an apt name.
What a sickening idea. However, based on the data, it doesn't look like they've completed this project.
no, that's not it. It seems they haven't succeeded with ordinary others. This experiment is even more horrifying than we thought.
In order to increase the compatibility with the SAS, they're using others that were originally human.
No! That's barbaric!
Oh boy. Major General Karin had some terrible things to say about New Himuka, but I'm not sure Seiran is any better.
Why did he try to hide this facility from us?
Naomi. I have to find Naomi.
Stop. Get yourself together. If you blow our cover now, it will all be over.
Yes, you're right. Arashi, can you find out where Naomi might be?
I'll get on that right now. There's a large, high-security area up ahead. Seems pretty fishy to me.
Okay, let's make our way over there then. We should at least confirm her status, see if she's okay.
According to the data, this is definitely a Spring Pharmaceuticals factory. Seiran and Spring Pharmaceuticals are working together. I've never been so ashamed to be a Spring.
sure I can destroy these. Like, I don't need enemies in here. Are they gonna be? I don't know, I guess it's just stuff, just to make it seem more alive, more lived in. And because you can throw things, you should be able to throw things, right? You know, that's how it works.
There's a resource reading near here. You should check it out.
Maybe there's no reason, and you just put some stuff in and it's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, well this seems like something's gonna happen. Need
It
number
won't
0.
open. Maybe we need another key card. Let's
No
investigate
shit.
this area a little. We might learn something.
This is what we've been doing so far. Collect the key cards. So what is this situation, by the way, I noticed?
This is some kind of control mechanism. Arashi, it's your turn.
Yeah. I don't mean to complain, but this is a lot of work for one door.
Oh, I don't like that.
Hold on.
Eyeball.
What the heck am I looking at here?
That's another, isn't it? The console was a decoy.
I'm getting multiple other readings, you guys. Stay on your toes.
We'll take them out.
Okay, we got a boss, which may be an actual boss, like that one in the with the trucks, and we have to dump them. Seems like it may be similar to that. Green? Do I want to be in green? Do I not want to be in green? I'm not sure. I think don't want to be in green.
They're looking for us. Watch out, Kasane. Leave it to me. That seems to be the spot.
Get out of the way of that. Yeah.
Jeez, honey, it'll be a lot of work, but we should take them down one by one.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's close.
Get it together.
Next. Keep your guard up. Next.
Okay, these are all like little bombs something to floor down, you noticed. So I want to be careful around them. Well, don't know what that means, but it's bad. Don't want to hit that? No? I'm trying to figure this out.
It looks like they zeroed in on us with something like radar. Not bad. No time to be impressed. This thing moving at our feet is that radar. It's how these others see. That's what it looks like. Careful not to bump into
Jeez.
it.
It's over. Too slow.
Oh god. This is not going well.
Damn.
Stop with the shooting.
Using the Shidan. Work hard. Keep your guard up.
Damn, I don't know. Okay, like I'm not supposed to hit those on the side. I thought it was somehow, but
Keep your guard up.
It's over.
Okay, I want to use this. Hopefully this like doesn't take up any of the time by that thing is up. Just, yeah.
Track you down and kill you. My head feels clear.
Okay, almost broke it. There we go. L2, thank you.
Admire your courage, but don't overdo it.
Not pressing L2.
So annoying.
Okay. Alright. I don't think there's any reason to stop my thing before. Like, I do get some of it back. Okay, thing you get. Yeah, if you quit it early, you get some of it back. Surprise.
Let's make this quick.
My thing never reaches as far as I think it will. No. I cannot heal while I'm paralyzed. That's good to know, I guess.
Thanks, you saved me.
Okay, this is getting dangerous.
For you, Kasane. Leave it to me. Keep your guard up. I'm using it.
And we get some, yeah, things back.
Aim to that spot.
Well, I didn't.
You got this, Kasane.
Well, no.
I'm not done yet.
Should have all of my healing stuff. Oh god. I don't even know what I'm trying to accomplish, and I'm just trying to survive. Because there's a lot of things going on.
Keep your guard up.
No. Just gonna.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Too many of these small things. No.
Using the Shield. Please, Kyoka. Not yet.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
What? Why is it so fast? Like, what the hell? Like, I didn't get any time to actually attack there. Perhaps you slow down, maybe? Maybe that's the only option at that point. Push down the ally and press up. No. Okay, not down right now. Well, I'm gonna use this. And hopefully I can get some hits in.
I feel power bubbling up inside me. You're gonna stop me? The trash needs to be taken
I
out.
know the best way of using this power is just pushing buttons as I usually do.
Bubbling up inside me.
Okay. Well, that. Now I have no drive left. Yeah.
Use it well. Leave it to me. Keep your guard up.
I think I'm gonna try to keep my slowdown for when the thingy comes back.
Right
Because I think that's maybe what you want. Damn it.
I'm borrowing this. Aim for that spot. Hey, step up.
Maybe.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Next. Keep your guard up. It's over.
Lend me your power.
Keep your guard up. I'm not done yet.
Yeah. Doing it too early. Yeah. Damn it.
That seems to be the spot.
Well, I'm getting close. So just slow and steady at this point, I guess. It really sucks to die here. But I think I'm gonna be okay. Like, it doesn't seem to... Like, there's nothing that's I'm super afraid of happening right now. It's more like, just kill all the things.
Can you handle it?
For you, Kasane. Using the Sheeta.
No, why not? That was bad. I am not doing well. I'm gonna be fine, but no. Yeah, this has not been the best fight in the world for me. I've been kind of messing around too much. Maybe I'm supposed to keep some of those to throw at you.
Work hard.
Still fight.
The second to take damage and stuff, didn't know that. So, try not to take damage in that state, which I mean, want to in any state, I guess. Okay, is that it? I think so. Should be it.
Too slow. Gotcha. Keep your guard up.
Yeah. Alright. That's a boss.
Terrible things they've made.
Now we can move forward, though. Yes, we'll find Naomi, one way or another.
I wish there were small bosses like that. Like, I like the other boss as well with the truck and all. Because it's like a little more interesting than just hit the thing. You guys gotta do like... I mean, this was kind of hit the thing, but there's a little more involvement. There's like, you can't damage it all the time. You gotta destroy these little guys first, and... Yeah, I mean, it's better than, you know, just... hit the thing. It's still hit the thing, but different somehow. At least it gave it, you know, more of an identity as a boss as well. You know, it's in the middle. It's, you know, weird object thing. I don't know. I mean, they all are kind of weird object things, but
This
no.
must be that suspicious area Arashi mentioned. It certainly is big.
Suddenly it's like,
The smell.
well,
What is this sound? Hearing it makes me feel sick.
so it's that place in what's it called? The Evil Within 2. Kind of remind me of suddenly being in like that place for some reason. I want me to go that way, so let's not. That's how we do things. There's things to find out here. Wait, did it drive and the L3, R3? Those aren't the same thing, actually. I don't think. Yeah. So the drive thing being empty before didn't mean anything. Right, the drive is that you get more powerful mode, which just happens. I don't think you can control that, right? Wait, I don't wanna go there. I wanna go here, cause yeah. I'm a little rattled for some reason. I gotta get back in the groove. Like I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. Still have 3. I didn't actually level up there. Yeah, the drive just happens, and I'm not sure how important or impactful it's been so far. It's again one of those things I feel like it's probably just better when you
Who's there?
when you upgrade a lot.
Voice.
It's not very good right now.
There? Naomi? That's you, isn't it? Where are you?
Or it doesn't feel
Say
impactful
something.
right now. Anyway, a lot is happening.
Kasane?
Naomi? Naomi! I knew it was you.
That voice. Is that really you, Kasane?
We have a brain talk connection with Naomi. That must mean she's nearby.
I've confirmed a reading for Naomi. Wait, you shouldn't...
I'll be right there, Naomi. You're in here. Back away from the door. I'm breaking it down.
You don't have to do that. I can unlock it.
No, don't open it.
I mean, last time we saw her, she was a giant creature. What makes you assume she's not still a giant creature? I don't think this is a good idea. We're gonna get smashed. Like, she seemed aggressive. So she can talk to us now? So,
Naomi! Are you okay?
Yep.
Kasane,
No. Naomi.
So, it's true. What have they done to you, Naomi?
Well, it seems different a little bit. You're like, yeah, it's like something changed since
What
last
the hell
time we
is that?
spoke.
Why is Naomi another?
I'm sorry, Naomi. It's because you protected me.
it's okay, Kasane. I'm glad you're okay.
I don't even know what I'm really looking at anymore. I didn't before either, but even less.
It really is okay. I'm glad you're well.
Yes. Thanks to you.
So it can still think, at least, as Naomi. Meaning, all the others we've been killing that were humans once, which I assume have been a lot of them. I don't know. We can't really tell, can we? I don't know. Because others aren't always humans, right? Some can be, but I don't know how it works exactly. But like, yeah. That means we've been killing people with thoughts. Which, you know, if they were just brain dead zombies or something, it wouldn't be as bad, I feel, but yeah, I mean, it's still pretty bad because, you know, the wild one's human. It's weird because, I don't know, zombie killing and like that kind of thing has always been like a weird moral dilemma. Like, are we killing them again? They're already dead, kinda. Is it like killing them again? Is it allowed? Like, it's like, I don't know. Are they killing us? They're trying to kill us? I don't know. Anyway.
What are you doing here?
Hey, Naomi. We wanted to come and check to see that you were okay.
It's not just that. I want to save you.
Thank you, but I'm fine like this. There's no way I'd be able to have a life out there. I'm an other now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, you couldn't even fit for the door. Like, it's gonna be difficult, you know, just to be like.
Okay, I think that's
Yeah.
enough. You can't just keep apologizing to Naomi.
She's right. And hey, right now you're both alive and breathing. Isn't that something to be happy about?
Major Kyoka, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to happen like this.
No, it's all right. How are you doing? The people here haven't hurt you, have they?
I'm fine. The people here are very kind, even to an other like me.
Naomi?
But when I don't take the ampules, it really hurts, and I can't communicate. Sorry. Please, you have to go. Please forget about me.
No! I was finally able to find you!
The ambulance.
Kasane, she's right. It's what your sister wants you to do.
Naomi!
Hmm.
Naomi, why?
Kasane.
So you came.
Major General Karin?
Yeah, well, this isn't very surprising. Seems like you had us dancing to your tune all along.
Naomi is able to maintain her personality with the medication in the ampules, but the effects are only temporary. The only way to save her is to revert her to her human state. And to do that, we need your power.
Are you telling the truth? If you're trying to use my sister as an other weapon...
That is simply what they tell Seiron. This facility's true purpose is to revert humans that have been metamorphosed into others back to their original state.
Then tell me what I need to do!
You'll need to be at full strength. I'll need some time to prepare as well. Continue exterminating others until we're ready. Bide your time. I promise you Naomi will be safe.
I don't like it, but I'll go with it for now.
Then go back to Seiron and hold tight on standby. Don't do anything so rash again.
Since we're ordered to stay in Seiron, why don't we go shopping in town?
Right, we should stock up and get medical supplies. Hey, you're coming too, Kasane.
Huh? Oh, right. Fine.
Alright then. We saw her, Naomi, and yeah, she seems well. I mean, better than I was expecting. I mean, she's able to form thoughts, but only when she has those ampules or whatever. So I don't know if that means so much. Seiron City, New Himuka's second capital. Alright. It's a new area. Just looking
I
around.
want to help those in need. I think we should accept all the requests that we can from citizens.
Seiron is nice, right? It's so beautiful by the water. Time seems to move more slowly than in Suo.
Yeah, but you're from Seiron and you don't take it easy at all. It's too bad.
Too bad? What's that supposed to mean?
So we are high above.
Is it me, or are we hanging out a lot?
And that's water all the way over there. I might get closer there if I can. Look. Anyway, there's a quest here, apparently. I've been fighting others for almost 50 years, but lately I've been starting to feel my strength decline. So others have been around for 50 years. Didn't think it was gonna be that long somehow. I thought it was gonna be only like, I don't know, 10 to 20 years maybe? I don't know why I thought that, but yeah. The other day, some fast others outpaced me and I couldn't beat them. 10 years ago it would have been a breeze. This is embarrassing, but could you get them for me? I think you can win if you can handle their speed. Sorry, my leg is strength, what's this? Okay. I was going to using this, but yeah, it was so as soon as I started talking about the old days.
Yup.
I should save probably. I'm looking at the time and I'm also at like 50 minutes, so I don't know if I want to go too far right now. Like, I think that may be a bad idea. I don't know. I feel like there's stuff to explore here. I don't know. This used to be a place at the Simon Reserve, but now it's been promoted to headquarters after the uprising. Really gets you motivated. Seoul has small garrison OSF and necessary defense force members than any other city, right? When I heard about the uprising, I didn't think the rebels could win, but they just might if they have Karen the Septenarian. Okay, just wanna get as close as I can to the water there. Just wanna look around. I came here to scout rookies. If I said cookies for a second, it's like what? And got caught up in this uprising. Now I'm stuck here. You can't actually refuse to scout, and I wonder if people were really dissatisfied about stuff like that. Eh. That's the best I'm gonna get right now. Maybe I can get over there. I don't know why this matters to me seeing that. I don't know. So I decided. Here we go. This is a good view. So we're high above and this is a big city, huh? I'm looking at it all. Like look at that, it's all the way over there and jeez, yeah. Quite big. They call it that haze in the sky, the extinction belt. Did you know that? No. What are you talking about? The haze? Is that the black stuff? No. Maybe it's just... Didn't we see it before? But this looks like clouds and stuff, unless that's what it's supposed to be. Because right now I don't see anything that could look like what you're talking about. Whatever. I don't know. There's a mission there, quest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna explore this next time. I think I'm gonna stop now, and I'm gonna look around for other things later and stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm so out of it right now. For some reason, the start of the video really messed me up, and yeah. But hey, we beat the boss, and we saw Naomi. I always forget their names. And yeah. But there was something new in here. I don't think that is done. Yeah. What am I doing here? Just wonder if you could maybe it's in the enemies instead. Yeah, I want to look at this thing. It's bizarre. But I was wondering if you could see the new version, like this is slightly different. I don't know if you can in here. Or what? Maybe it's just the same, but kind of. Maybe it was the shading or the shadow or something, because like, it looked a little different from what I remember it looking like before, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Guess that's it. Game keeps continuing and doing things, and yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything to say, so goodbye.